I wrote about stereotypes and stereotypical depiction of indigenous people,
Oh,
especially in those movies.
Indigenous people.
that makes sense.
Yeah, there were quite a lot of them. Fuck you, Disney.
Hey,
Hi, what's up?
do not be mean about the park that I love so much.
I've never been there. I don't know.
Maybe that's why you're mean. No.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't be that mean if I once stepped foot into that thing.
Well, everyone comes to Disneyland with me and James. It's a thing now.
Disneyland.
Okay.
Disneyland. Never been to Disneyland. Oh, bless you. Oh, those are the wrong notes. This is the Eris. Took quite a while until I realized.
Okay.
What a recap. Lotta? Dirk?
You get ignored.
What?
You should recap.
Recap.
I should recap.
Yes.
Oh Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm the right man to do this.
It's not a matter of choice. You are the chosen one from DDM.
Well, in the last session, the group basically split up. That's it.
First up, items.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there were also some talks between like Locke and Atari,
Yes.
and some talks between Sud and Thalia. And then they went back to Hadar, as far as I know. A lot of them moved to Cage. Kind of managed to go there. Jonathan got arrested. Rashaya got in. Thalia caused a commotion. You know, we saw
Wait.
that Mina is still alive. Cage put on the wanted poster. We know it was the king. Stuff like this, you know?
Wait, Jonathan didn't get arrested though.
No, he got caught.
Oh.
Really, Dirk, all you have to say is like we split up, and then you are the one who goes to be nitpicky. Try to do it better before you try to correct me, bitch.
Apparently, yeah. Just you know, it all came as you told me, and I was like, okay, what? You didn't go. But you're right, yeah. I'm sorry, I made only like 2 or 3 notes here.
All good.
No worries.
You were also silent the most of it, except the messages that you sent.
True.
Yeah, if you're not really immersed into a session.
No, you helped me hanging up Desmond's art, and we destroyed it. That was very important.
That's an important part, yes.
Yep.
He's just like watching through the thing, and then the last thing is he's like Celia's face, and then her knee.
Yeah.
Just kick that bastard.
Kick that bastard. Na 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 na
Na,
na.
na, 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 na.
That's a new song for Johnny.
Okay. Well, in that case.
Ooh. Hello?
You guys
Hello.
Hi, Mel.
had a conversation with Suit, and then went to get more information from Cage. You noticed that there was a rapid shift in the policies, at least in Hadar. You also seen, after getting into Seeker's Rest, that many of those who supported Desmond were either captured or found themselves with their head exploding.
Oh.
Oh no, I feel so sorry for whatever.
After getting some information about the facility for the other group, some talks, you start making your way back to Grim. And after saying goodbyes, Lothar sending the messages he sent, you step through the portal and appear in the familiar teleportation circle with the two plants waving their their tentacles until realizing it's you and relaxing again. Would you be standing there?
I think I stayed because I was asleep. After, so
I believe you. Did you stay?
I didn't stay.
No. You went back to the Columnvor.
Yeah, I did.
And then you came back, and then you teleported.
Yeah.
You
I was like,
tried
oh.
talking to him, but sadly, with no answer.
Yeah, I rolled a 20, which is like the closest anyone has ever gotten in any of campaigns, but...
No, I rolled a 5, and that was level 5 on a D100. That was quite fortunate.
Never
Starting with
rolled.
my favorite goddess, guys.
Never rolled a D100.
You never rolled one.
So
Never did.
All right. So.
yeah, Philia just walks towards the house.
All right. You walk towards the house. And you get close to it. Door is open.
Oh.
You see a smell of cooking.
Guess we came at every time.
Not gonna eat what that witch is serving.
Suit yourself. And though I kind of agree with you, I could use a pretty good meal before we go down.
It's fair. Be careful that there are no shrooms inside.
Yeah. The shrooms, I remember.
What do you mean?
Don't ask.
Concerned look.
Yes.
Don't eat her food. Avoid shrooms. What do you mean? Don't ask.
I mean, don't eat her food. She puts weird stuff in it.
We could also cook for ourselves if you want. I could cook for you.
Give me a knife in that house. I might try to. Never mind.
I can make some decent pancakes.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. I would do so.
Yeah.
She looks at Jonathan. Well, if everyone wants to eat first, you have a moment?
Yeah.
And she goes to the door because it's open.
Yeah. Lotta, when you get to the kitchen, you see just 2 mage hands currently just steering whatever cook, but nobody's there.
Nice.
Yeah. As Celia and Jonathan just fall into the room that you know as either her office or the basement. And disappear into it.
Oh, but...
Yeah.
So...
I don't know what Atari does. Food smells good. but there are multiple, like 2 stoves, so you can just get a pan, start making
Nice.
pancakes.
Let's go. Go
Alright,
for the max. Go for the milk.
performance.
Performance.
Teach me.
How good are we performing in the kitchen?
I don't know. I'm proficient at cooking performance checks.
Where is performance? Ah, okay.
Indeed, I could not roll lower.
It's
Oh,
not too
that's-
bad.
That's okay.
Nice.
It's
I mean,
okay.
you rolled an 18. It's almost the highest you can get.
Mhm.
Meal, eggs, a little bit sugar, a little bit of milk. Whiskey.
I'm gonna watch him make it because
Yeah.
I myself personally have never cooked before. Sort of, maybe, but
Yeah.
not really.
While we whisk it, you see next to it there's like a big pan with potatoes and pork meat and seasoning, and just it's sizzling and smells good. The mage hand just keeps stirring it once in a while, but eventually you get to the point, and your pan is hot, and you put. Huh? Yeah. Swedish. You put. Easy enough. You start making pancakes and put them on the plate. Eventually done.
What would you like to have on yours? Looking at Atari.
What can you put in it? What do you have?
That meat over there.
I mean, what does she have? That's the question.
Huh?
Those kitchens.
I think we could
Oomph.
find some syrup in here, I guess.
I'm gonna walk a bit further away if he opens a kitchen door. And kitchen.
Oh my god.
Throw it there. You open you open the drawer and nothing happens.
Searching for some potential toppings in the kitchen, like syrup, maybe
Alright.
some.
A quick investigation.
Right.
You find shrimp.
Oh, I'm good in investigation. Yeah,
And
there
if
you
there's
go.
no sugar in the dough, it doesn't taste too bad, to be fair.
That's one hell of an investigation.
Yeah. So you can investigate as much as you want. You will not find any syrup.
Fuck.
You do find jam.
Whipped cream? Is there whipped cream?
There is whipped cream, yes.
At least.
Fuck the syrup.
Pre-meant jam.
Alrighty. That's good enough. I'm taking them with me, along with the plates, and
Yeah.
putting them on the table.
You see from the living room, you hear just from. I smell meat and pancakes. Can we have both?
I mean, sure.
You
Sure.
put... Can you put meat on your pancakes?
Ew.
That is probably.
Ew. I don't like that.
Sounds good. Put some on mine.
Those are not meant for you.
Make more.
He's right.
You got your meal. That one's for us.
I
Can we
did not get meal in like years.
Yeah, you will get now. But not ours, not the pancakes. Those are reserved.
Yeah. Summer, while you're eating, Tilly and Jonathan come out. First Jonathan, and behind her, Tilly. Behind him, Tilly.
I make pancakes for us if you want.
Oh yeah. If you made them, yes.
Yes, I made them. Enjoy. Got
But
some
she
whipped
would-
cream.
But you would take exactly one. One plain pancake.
You're not putting any of this on.
Of what?
I'm pointing at the cream and the jam.
I've not much appetite these days. So
I-
no.
Lotta, what do you put on yours? Both?
Whipped cream.
Yeah. You see, you put some whipped cream, just smear it over, and you see Jonathan just grabbed it and said, "Thanks, Blue," and sipped in it.
Good appetite.
That's very good.
Huh?
I said it tastes very good.
Thank you.
He did a good job.
I had the best teacher.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see Jonathan just sits down on the carpet and finishes him, and you see the wolf head just lifts up like 90 degrees up and like looks at him.
So, what is the plan now? Are we going tonight? Or soon, or?
There are the pros and cons to that.
Like?
I used some spells in Hardar and I wouldn't have them back. But also...
Oh.
Dreaming right now, sleeping right now is...
Oh, she...
Yeah. Let's call it difficult. I think. But I
Well-
too used some spells, and I still asked her to show me some tricks she knows. So
You just see that Thalia just ate just a little bit of the pancake and then just looks over to the wolf head and just like...
hey, they had their own meal in the kitchen. That was
Roman?
Yeah?
Does this Tilia thing seem a bit familiar? The fact that she's not eating?
No.
No, what I mean is familiar to Lydia.
No. I know what I understood what you mean.
Oh, okay.
It seems like the person is. What's your insight? Passive.
Passive. Ooh, that's a really good one. Give me a sec. Of course, the page does this to me again.
Or you can actually wipe check her since you specifically ask.
Let me check what my passive is. Oh, I have a 17 passive.
Should be enough. What can she tell us from your face, Tilly?
Just clearly that she's like busy with thinking about it, and also like when Jonathan like when they had to talk about the pancake recipe of Morgana, she stopped eating and then gave the rest to the wolf. Look, sad.
If you guys want, we can camp outside for a night. Since you guys don't really want to sleep here.
doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually.
At this
I mean, we
point,
got some tents now.
at this point the door opens, and Soot gets out of her laboratory. I see you're back.
Quick question, Roman. How late is it?
It's about 1 p.m.
Okay.
1 afternoon.
Sleepy time yet?
No.
Oh.
Yes, we are back.
Good. Food should be ready. But I see you made your own.
Pancakes.
Yeah. We felt like pancakes.
Pancakes are really good. Well,
Well, if you are not too tired, we can set our way now to the location of the portal.
I'm gonna look at them because they can decide. Good luck.
I would rather go tomorrow, to be honest.
Just because we reach the location doesn't mean it will open immediately. You can rest there. Of course, it is up to you if you decide.
What do you think? I'm looking at Thalia.
She's shrugging.
How about you? I'm looking at Jonathan.
I better go fresh, right? So if we get there, we camp, and then we go. I think that would be the best.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well then.
Good.
Better get. As I look at them.
Gather your things, and we'll be going in 20 minutes. I'll explain everything when we are at the portal. Everything you need to know, any questions that you have.
Oh, I'm freezing.
There's nothing together. Thalia just takes her stuff and goes outside.
I don't really have much either. I have my stuff on me all the time.
Does the bag fit in the bag of holding?
Emptied, yeah. If you empty everything else, you can fold it and beer in it, but not full.
I mean, there's not much inside of that anymore anyway.
Yeah.
Energy creates both.
Yeah. Not that much together, I think.
Me neither. At least we can finish up these pancakes then.
I'm also stepping outside.
Jonathan goes out. Mel is not in roll 20, so I will assume she goes outside as well.
So she's gonna finish the pancakes?
Ooh, okay. Well, she finishes the pancakes and then goes outside.
I said we pancakes.
Who are we?
Huh?
We are Venom.
We are the pancakes.
Are we? I mean, I am, but are we?
Are we? It is question. Are you the pancakes? Alright. Well, one by one you go out, and when you're out, eventually Suit comes. Stand next to you. I'm gonna teleport us. You see her pulling out her spellbook and making a motion, and the pages start to ruffle until it lands on a spell, and she pulls a spell out of it and just hold it. Alright. And she releases it as a flash of light, and then everything spins and you become disoriented, and you feel your body just arrives somewhere.
Oh, now I know what Flint feels. Yep.
Landing in the middle of a set of trees. Bushes around. As she's done, closes her book and it disappears. This way. And she starts walking.
She follows in a bit of a distance. She could still hear her, but she's definitely not next or close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same. How does it look like?
You've traveled through the woods. You've seen trees like this. In fact, you've seen these trees. This is where, around somewhere where Roar get lost. And then you found them somewhere.
Ah, yeah. I see.
And you see Suit starting to go in the same direction.
Place looks familiar, huh? Looks
It's
like-
trees.
Yeah, but they look familiar.
You see Jonathan gets a loot out of his bag. A gift from Grim. And just starts like instrumenting. his
Who
song.
would thought you two get along?
What do you mean? What?
Nothing.
Me and Grim?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we get along?
You touched his things.
Listen,
Yeah,
that shield spoke to me. Or maybe I'm hallucinating stuff. But
Actually, I never asked Jonathan. What does it tell you? What does it say?
it says, "Take me, I'll protect you."
Oh, I mean, if it says "take me," or yeah, I can understand why you touched it now.
No, you shouldn't touch any godly artifact ever again.
Yeah, he shouldn't, but I can understand why he did.
Maybe you should stop touching.
Is that the same when you touch things? Do they call for you, tell you, touch me, I'll open up for you, or something like that?
Actually, no. They don't. Sometimes
He pats you on the back. It's okay, Blue. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And he just like slash, bonky bonk, Stab me. She just nudges you, Thilia. Hey, stop with the sour face. Yeah, no, that's creepy. Stop it.
And she goes back to the face before.
You just see a suit looks back at you, and then looks forward again. You keep walking, and eventually the rattly stone ground starts to take place, leading you forward in a direction. And as you keep going, in the distance you see the two gargoyles sitting on the side and a pillar in the middle, the one that you repaired and then destroyed.
Oh, look at this.
And in front of them, you see a silhouette of a person just looking up.
Who's that?
Shiny gold armor. Beautiful blonde hair. A crown on his head. The king himself.
I was about to say husband material.
Stands there, looks up. Notice you came. And while turning around, as his face just passes a certain threshold from his normal human face, the blue skin of Karen, and his normal outfit appear. Looks at you, Loatab, and the new friend that you got. Then
Thalia's constantly just staring at the ground. She just hasn't even noticed yet.
Look at that. If that's not Her Majesty himself.
That's the moment where she would stop, huh? Looking at Lothar.
Look at that. Pointing at Karen.
She's not moving.
Lothar clearly doesn't know how to react. He's on the one side angry, and on the other side he's like still happy to see a familiar face.
Why angry?
just looks at you, Tilly. How does one even start? Hi, sis.
She just stares back.
A lot must be going through your mind. I heard what you expressed, Lotte.
Well, good.
I don't even blame you. He leans forward and then disappears from where he was, appears 30 feet in front of you. As the motion of the spell just continues a little bit forward as the hair glides forward and backwards with his baggy robe closes.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here.
Thalia starts to take a few steps back.
Sut cannot open the portal on her own. I need you need your powers to enter.
Whose powers?
He said Sut cannot open the portal on her own, and you need your powers to when you enter.
Yeah. I see.
Thank you for healing me. It was very kind of you.
Just gotta go. Still would have done it. No matter what. No matter who. In their mind, but dang the king.
Dang. Well, what was even your plan being there disguised as the king?
Making sure he doesn't veto against.
How's the real king doing right now?
Good. Back in his palace. Memory is a little bit modified.
That wasn't your plan B, right?
Plan A worked out very well. You got your memories back.
I mean, she has spots all over her face. It's quite obvious.
Yeah. Nothing to say after all those years.
She's still just staring.
I know I said what I said, but still glad that you're okay. In a way.
What would he get with a 26 insight?
Man, roll well.
that she would want to say something, but that it's pointless, in her opinion, to talk to any of them because they have lied so much that she has no energy to waste in a conversation with them. That she's, on one hand, glad he's there, but also disappointment, anger, frustration, a bit of hate.
Mhm.
And it's clear from her stance that if he would get closer, she would attack him.
He takes a step closer.
Takes a step back.
He takes another step.
At this point, I would cast my mage hand, but invisible, and try to hold him back.
Jonathan as well gets in front of you. Listen, buddy. It doesn't seem like she wants to talk. You feel as your mage hand just does not stop him. He takes another step.
She takes her glaive and points it at him.
He takes another step. He's 10 feet away. Jonathan is in front.
I'm stepping to Jonathan's side. Enough, Kelrin. No, don't go any further. For both of your sake.
I understand how you feel.
To whom of them does he say that?
Do you?
And it's just shake of her head, and she's like, finally talking like, your friend, and she points at Suit. And I talked enough the last days. If I have one more talk with any of you, there won't be anything of me left.
takes a step back.
She pulls the glaive back up and puts it next to her.
A glance to Lotheb. And then turns around. Starts making his way to the gargoyles. And the circular perimeter, where this pillar in the middle, he just sits on one side. He Kaiserschnitt puts his hands together, and you feel how the energy around him starts to circle and slowly gather.
She takes a deep breath and is a little bit more relaxed and then looks over to Atari. I'm sorry if I'm making this awkward.
Oh, it's fine. I have internal conversations with the guys doing this stuff. This is like it's basically like a video taping or like a song, the elevator music playing while you guys are fighting. Just turn to listen. No, I'm joking. It's fine. I just don't want to interrupt you guys. So.
Didn't want to interrupt our big talk.
It's not my. Did I say this properly? It's not my situation. I'm just here to help you guys to get through Shadowfell.
Didn't think he had the nerves to show up here.
And you just see that the hand that's on the glaive is like shaking a little bit, and she just pulls it closer and stops it. Me neither.
Maybe. Should. We're not going in, right? Yet?
Not yet.
This is okay. Do you guys want to set up camp and have a nap?
The ritual will take a few hours. Suit just says from the side.
She looks at Suit. Well, you still owe us some explanations.
I do. Once I'm done, I have to join him. It requires team. The place you're going is a bad one. It mimics our plane, but everything in it is dead or dying. Desolate place of decay and death. Necrotic energies, shadows, shadow magic is everywhere. Light seems to die out the longer you are in. The sense of colors. Necrotic damage will be enhanced. So be careful. Needless to say that necrotic damage is not effective on the monsters, on most of the monsters in there. If you encounter any. Be careful of the rain. It is often acidic. If it rains, try to find shelter.
Why? What does the rain do?
Have you ever
It
had
acid.
acid rain on you?
That explains it.
Do you have a way to get food magically?
Not really, no.
She looks at the cleric.
Can we get good berries? Can we get good berries? Can we?
No, but you can create food and water, for example.
Can I?
Clerics usually do.
Wow! I totally overlooked that spell for spells that are like so much cooler.
Yeah,
But
clerics
yeah.
are amazing.
Well, in a place where the food is scarce, this might come in handy.
And I think you can even purify it in a place like that. Purify food and drink.
You just summon water.
If you find anything that seems to be eatable, it's probably decayed and rotten and decomposing.
Sorry.
No.
I don't know why. Just really said dunk the
Katunk.
moment I tried to talk. I was like, oh. Let's stop relatively quickly. I'm sorry. Can go on. Well,
Everything can be a danger.
Even your
Plants,
own emotions, right?
emotions. Emotions might manifest into shadows. Think of it. Think of it like the plants defending my home.
Oh no.
Just like that. Light will be dimmer. Light spells will have less effect. Careful of branches, trees, bushes, everything can be toxic, necrotic, and might be alive.
How about dark vision during the night?
That should work.
But probably less than that.
Sometimes, when the moon here on our plane comes out, the dark moon in the Shadowfell comes out as well. Illuminating the land with darkness. I know it sounds paradoxical, but since it's rotten, as well as the ground. Sinkholes are a problem, so careful where you step.
How often have you been there?
Twice. Be careful. I did not think that life can exist in that place. And to the most part, it does not. However, it is a domain of a certain goddess.
What?
goddess?
What goddess? Yeah.
The Raven Queen. Moreover, she has followers. Not undead. The Shadowkai are the stained variation of elves. From my small encounter, they do not speak normal Elvish, nor common. So, if you have in a possession of spells that can communicate through the barrier of language, those might be helpful.
That should be no problem.
There are things that I did not encounter there. That I might not know of.
Why do you know it's there?
Because I've seen it.
You got this close?
Yes. But we were stopped.
By what?
By the Shadowkai and the Raven Queen.
You have any idea how we get past them? Get it without them interfering again?
Disguises might fool the normal ones, but not the elites. And be careful how long you spend there. The longer you're there, the more time passed. You won't feel it. For you, maybe a week, a day, a year passes. Here, time will start moving rapidly. She points towards the mountains, to the direction of the mountains. The Shadowfell has similar topography as our plane. And this is where it is. In the mountains.
Interesting.
You see her dropping her backpack. The stick, the walking stick that she took with her. She looks older than before. We try to prevent this. We try to find a way to stop it without having to be as cruel as we were. But we failed. For whatever it's worth. I'm sorry. No, no Französisch, please.
I thought so too. Suit?
Yeah,
Very fitting.
basically. In a weird Elvish accent, she starts apologizing.
Well, it was very cruel, especially for one of us here. And now this person has to enter this forsaken place. Dangerous place, especially if you have that many emotions rumbling inside of you.
I understand. It is time that I join them. You can have your rest.
Any additional information that you have on these Shadow Kai dudes?
Shudder Kai.
Shadow Kai. Let's see.
Yeah, actually a race you can play at the moment.
Powerful magical affinity. Looks like elves, but paler skin. Clever, intelligent, know how to hunt. They survived in the Shadowfell. That should be the warning of their capabilities.
All right.
I'm sorry, Lotte.
Yeah,
For not being the mentor that you hoped for.
you were. That's the issue. And that's why it hurts even more.
She just closes her eyes, and you clearly see that she's holding back not to cry. It is time that I join them. If you have any other questions, requests, when the portal is open. She goes to the opposite direction and sits down across from Calvin, the pillar in the middle between them. She sits in the similar position, brings her hands, and a wave of energy forms in between her hands as arcane energy just swirls around her, and you just see the two people sitting there performing the ritual. We should go to sleep. Or do something, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's set up a small camp.
Mm-hmm.
You set up a camp not too far from where they're performing the ritual. Eventually, night falls. Were you doing anything until then?
Like she would stay away from the ritual.
Yeah.
I would observe the ritual just to make sure that nothing interrupts or even attacks them.
It seemed peaceful, beside the leaves that are constantly rattling in the wind. The sun sets and changes angle. The shadows change angle.
I'll see the positive thing. At least she apologized to you.
She apologized to you too.
No, she always stopped.
No? She said I'm sorry.
No, she never said that.
She did.
No. She wanted to, but she never got to it.
I'm sorry, Tilly.
But we had to do it. It was necessary. We had no other plan. I talk about a real apology. She never got one.
See that
At least she apologized. Are you saying that Astilia or Alex?
Other Alex. Julia's not talking.
Hmm.
She just would sit somewhere, lean against a tree and look into the forest. Until it's late enough to go to sleep.
Well, if nobody goes to you, Jonathan will sit down next to you and look into the distance as well. Eventually, breaks the silence. A penny for your thought.
have no money.
Can I borrow a coin?
No.
He just looks out. He takes the stone out of his pocket. Just plays with it between his fingers.
Oh, drinking is hard.
A beautifully shaped stone for your son.
Oh, you would give it away that easily?
For you. We already established it. Yes.
Huh.
Talk to me.
There's nothing? No? I've talked enough.
Even to me.
Thought we had a talk earlier, didn't we?
Yes. But things seem to have more impact now. Remember what I said?
She's not talking to him.
She just sits. Keeping you company. As time passes, night falls. And it's time to go to sleep. Unless you don't.
Don't think it's wise to stay awake. The thing with Loon would be earlier that day, right? Like, almost 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would summon Loon back.
Okay.
Because of changing spells and all.
Yeah. Loon appears. I will never get used to it.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was being walked into the stables. A strained horse, they call me.
Did you manage to give the letter to someone?
Yes.
Who got it?
Francis.
Huh.
He recognized me.
Hope he gives it to Umberly and doesn't try to protect her from more of my mischief.
I'm sure he will deliver it.
Thank you, Loon. I will not summon you for a while.
Why not?
Going into the Shadowfell sounds like a great place to be.
Don't you need a ride there?
Well, we're too many.
Up to you.
Stay safe. And she just
Dismiss
makes
her.
Loon disappear.
Oh, and
What is that?
later that evening, you get a message. Where have you gone? Umberly.
Trying to stop him. He doesn't exclusively say whom nor where they are.
I could help you.
I know you would, but I can't accept it at the moment.
Whatever happens, I'm here for you. Stay safe.
And she responds one last time. Thank you for everything. You are a great high priestess. If I come back alive, we should have a talk. That's all.
You see Jonathan just making some food for the evening. Gathered some wood, some berries, hunted a rabbit. And while you're at the fire, waiting for the rabbit to cook, just play some melodies. Some that you've heard, some that you haven't.
How do you always come up with those, Jonathan?
I just think what comes to mind. And the notes and the chords are just...
That sounds nice.
You should try it. As he starts playing some chords. Whatever comes to mind, Blue.
I think you need to be more free in your own mind, in a way. Don't feel like that right now. Maybe someday.
Maybe it helps. Give it a shot. Come on.
Not now. Later, maybe.
I know
Someday.
you want to.
No. But you still owe me a night. Maybe you can teach me some things then.
We'll add it to the list. He gets up and starts going towards the pillars. Pillar. Where the two are performing the ritual. The three of you sat in the campfire.
And just make sure the rabbit doesn't burn.
It doesn't. Just crispy skin.
Tari, do you know anything about this Raven Queen?
Do I? I don't think I really do.
You can roll
Alright.
history with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No.
Ouch.
Wanted to see if I could roll lower than that.
It would be a 0, right?
Yes.
Not to you and not to Ildar. The Raven Queen was not mentioned anywhere.
What about you, Thelia? You heard the name once? Raven Queen?
No. No. Just one more god on the list.
You can go as Lockwick.
Whom?
Inside joke. Well, whatever she said, I don't think it's nice running into any of those things she described, so we should take away the attention from ourselves in some way.
Fair, sure.
Yeah.
And no matter how cold it gets, I don't think we should ever start a campfire. Because that one screams attention.
Do you know what I found weird? She told me that they couldn't talk with those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
My brother can't talk to things. He's magically capable of doing that. So she just lied again.
Maybe she went alone.
She said they went there twice. I mean, she could also mean someone else, but...
Amazing.
Maybe he was incapable at that moment.
Well, what have they done the second time then, making the same mistake?
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust him. And you also, I'm not sure if you know, but we need to open a portal again to go back. And Zoot is still on his list of she has an orb. You don't think he will come for her?
He sure will. The question is when.
So we might be trapped. I'm not sure if you and Jonathan could do the same. I mean, it worked for the Feywild once. Maybe it works again.
We should ask her before we step into this hell.
If you don't mind, I will go to bed now.
Yeah, sure, go sleep.
Yeah, me too. If that's
We'll ask him
okay.
later.
Hmm?
I said we'll ask him later then.
Kelvin, you mean?
No.
Or who do you mean with ask him later?
If they can open up a portal first.
I mean,
I'm not worried that they could. I'm worried that there's no one there to receive the message anymore because time goes different.
I mean, I believe sending messages from different planes is also a thing that's.
We have a
our
sending
capability.
stone for her.
there's
Yes, but
yeah, there's a risk of messages being lost on the way. I don't know how it is with a sending stone though.
I don't know. I don't care.
How long will the ritual take?
A few hours. So both should probably head off to bed right now.
I could still ask them after sleeping, I think.
Did she also said if there's more things we should ask her after the ritual?
So, go to bed, and if you come up with things later, just ask.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can we just sleep here in the open?
You made some tents up.
Yeah, it's still pretty in the open, isn't it?
Celia just goes into a tent, rolls out her bedroll, and curls herself inside. Until nothing of her is seen.
What is the weather like?
It's a clear sky, a few clouds, but you see the stars shine.
I'll sleep outside of the tent. Or with my head out, like... so I can hear stuff. It's maybe... not the stuff earlier. And I'll also do a quick 8-hour-long power nap so I can get 2 spell slots back and change my spells.
Alright. Anybody keeping watch?
Fuck it, I'll do the first one.
Alrighty.
I would do the
They
last one though.
They definitely need their sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I could do the second watch.
Okay.
But until then, I'd also find a tent and roll my bedroll.
Good.
My passive perception is a 22. I'm gonna roll very.
Okay. The two of you fall asleep. While come on. While Atari keeps watch. With everybody being quiet and everything dying out, you just feel the energy in this place. And the arcane presence that is constantly growing with each minute that passes from all the energy that the ritual is gathering. You also see Jonathan just stands there at the edge, at the side, and just looks what the others do.
He does look at one point. I will give him a nod, acknowledging nod, and then just keep watch.
Yeah. Your watch goes without a problem. You go to bed, wake up Loatem, I guess?
Yes. I'll just I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Anything, so
Okay.
be careful still.
I will. Sleep well, Atari.
As I'm still gonna sleep with my head out of the tent. Because I want to be aware of everything. I don't trust this place. I don't like it here.
Yeah. Loatem, you take watch. See,
If you
Jonathan fell
see
asleep.
Ted.
Fell asleep near the circle.
Sweet.
You see him just laying down on the floor in the moonlight.
Oh, that
See
means
the
color and
fly
sparkle.
going in and
Mm.
out, in and out.
Well, actually, no, there was no moon at the moment, so no, he does not.
Oh.
I would actually walk towards him and try to carry him back to the camp
With
Okay.
what
using
little
my
arms?
using my mage hand to
Mm-hmm. Your superpowered mage hand.
Hmm?
You carry
more powerful than me.
the little bard, the little big bard, into the tent. Tuck him in. Give him a kiss goodnight. And keep your watch. Nothing particularly happens. You just feel the presence of the energy as well. As the leaves still rattle, as the energy just picks up around them, around the circle. As time passes, and that's it. Your shift is on.
Looking to wake up Thalia.
Haha. I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
You wake up, Tilly.
Yes.
It's just not much. They just gets up.
Johnny fell asleep.
Hmm.
Took him into one of the tents. Nothing
Mhm.
happened.
Okay. Sleep well.
Take care of you.
Hmm.
Going back to sleepy sleep.
And she just sits there and looks around.
He's rolling stuff.
Mm.
You feel the energy picking up. The wind becomes stronger. All around the same circular place with the two gargoyles and the stone. And at some point during that time, a small wave, and then the trees for the first time are so quiet. No wind, no rattle, and gentle snores of a bard in a tent.
Well, at least they're gentle.
And you see Calor and Sue just kick back a little bit. And in front of them, two glowing lights of pure energy. Just fixed in the air. And some sort of magical sigils just keeping it in shape. Hovering in the air. Ready.
She's not watching that. She's like, she realized something happened, but she's like doesn't even care if something happens to them. So
Yeah.
she's more looking into the direction of the camp.
Fix that in place. Illuminate it a little bit of the night. Take it up. Take something to eat. You're not paying attention.
Well, not to them, no.
Sitting there. For stillness. As the wind picks up just a little bit. After the stillness. "15 years." You hear over your shoulder.
He doesn't turn around.
"15 years and you don't say a word." You just hear a little bit of a rattle as he sits down next to the same tree, just on the other side. Leans up, looking into the sky. "What are you most angry at?"
What did you say?
"What are you most angry at?"
Is he asking her or are you
Yes.
asking me?
No, he asking her.
Here's Alyssa, things I'm angry at from like 65,000 years. Have fun.
SpongeBob meme.
No, see, there's a moment of nothing and then just... Go to Vesa. Apologize.
Everything in its time. First I have to apologize to you. I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm sorry for disappearing. After Corbin's death and Morgana's kidnap, I tried to find her. Should have kept more in touch. Should have told you not to come. Should have just ignored all that.
Maybe you should have started to answering messages. Maybe you shouldn't have kept Little Sip in the dark while you knew where he'd been for like so long. Maybe you should have written letters to all members of your family. Maybe you shouldn't just appear in a library after 15 years and then expect me to be friendly at you now. These are not our first words.
I do not expect you to be friendly with me. I just hope you would see why I had to do it. Now that you know what you know.
I never critiqued the why. I critiqued the how, the when, the with whom.
What would you have done better? Or differently, not better. I just corrected. What would you have done differently, not better?
No. Maybe Suit shouldn't have disappeared like a butthurt bitch.
And she's out.
The
Last moment
timing.
to stop
Well
this.
done.
I was like,
That
mhm.
timing just was
But her leaving like a
living like
Yeah.
a buttered bitch lives.
Yeah, it was my Discord again.
Oh, women.
All good. Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't just appear after all the years without saying hello, just throwing me into a book that deals damage and confuses me. Maybe one of you should have been there. Maybe one of you should not break my heart further after this. Just a deal to you. You don't care. Stop caring now. All you do is getting me emotionally more stable that the mission succeeds. It's all you care for.
You hear him getting up. I don't know how much it's worth. But I'm sorry for hurting you.
No. Rest the righteous, but we had to do it.
No righteous. I'm sorry.
Well, how about apologizing that you caused all this? Well, we have to go in there trying to fix your mistakes, your failures. If you wouldn't have left him, try to talk to him. This could be prevented. But you didn't.
You think I do not know that? I blame myself ever since.
Oh. Mom and Dad know?
No. They think I ran away.
Do they know about me?
No. They took you in as if you were their own. I was younger and I was arrogant. And it cost me. It cost us. It cost you. And for that, I'm sorry. You hear the steps as he walks away. Starts walking away.
And she's like, send Vesa a message and apologize to her. If we fail, you won't have time to do that ever.
You cannot see it, but he nods.
She's like looking at his bag. Who named me?
Marvin there.
I want to inside check that.
Go for it.
Oh well, I rolled a 19.
Of course.
Beats 25. I'm not Vail. I'm not trying to attack someone with an Eldritch Blast, okay?
No,
Still
he's
magic,
not
man.
lying. I found you as a baby, brought you in, and they took you in. They gave you a name, a home, love and care.
Are you trying to help the others?
He turns around. None of you stand. Well, I don't know if you stand, but he stands and looks at you.
No, she still sits there.
After I can try. But if I get caught, Suit cannot bring you back alone.
It was just a question. I don't know what you've been up in the time we've been gone.
Do you have some time? As he sits down in the place. Would you like to hear
You what? The plan?
what I've been up to when I was gone?
Well, you said it. You looked for Morgana. You failed.
I tried a lot of things and I failed. Not only I failed
I know.
to find her.
I'm your last plan. She told me that.
I should have learned from my first mistake. But my arrogance got the better. Thought I could be the strongest, the fastest.
She looks at him, but she's not turning just a little bit around. Not getting closer.
It goes on to tell you about his trip to the Feywild. And then how the Feywild was unstable and the Shadowfell started leaking into it, corrupting it a little bit. Going into this small rift that was created, he and Suit got into the Shadowfell. Survived it. Got out. Then went back in again because of some sort of calling. In the second time, tells you about how they tried to sneak their way through the Shadowkai. And for the most part it worked. And how they rushed into the chambers where the Illustar is and made a quick deal as time froze. It's not in particular order, not one after another, just random stories from random times.
Yeah, fair. But she shoot around, so one has to be there to make a deal with them.
Yes,
So Duran was there too.
yes. With enough power you can breach through defenses, through borders. That is what we've been doing with this ritual. And this is what Duran is doing with the facility.
He's feeding his own anger into him. Did you ever try to counter that? Jill made a deal too. Never broke fully, that's why you hide.
In a way. He was angry after we refused to continue his plan.
Understandable.
I don't think otherwise. I agree.
Told both of you it was dumb to not talk to each other.
In hindsight, yes. At the time, different opinions.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Did it ever occur to any of your brilliant ideas that I could just have been on his side? For getting my memory back while I've been left all alone, just being like, okay, humanity doesn't deserve another chance.
There is a possibility. There's always a chance. But from our adventures together, I got to know my sister.
No. You got to know a 9-year-old girl who thought she was a normal adopted girl. That's not me.
No? I do not have an answer to that. It had occurred in my mind, but I still proceeded. Hoping that the 9-year-old you inside of you stayed in a way. Seeing the good in people.
You have no idea what my former life's been through.
I don't. At this time, Lotta, you start to wake up. Atari, you see.
If any of you two think you can pull any weird things after this is done. I will not hesitate. This is your last chance. If you pull another one of your plans without telling us.
You see a smile, but it's not an arrogant smile. It's a smile of somebody who does not deserve a chance, and yet gets one.
Yeah, he doesn't get one as her brother. He gets one as a fellow acquaintance on the same side, she assumes. Just to make this clear. Like, this is me talking to Roman.
Yes, but at this point, he does not see the difference at the moment.
Who has plans again?
Apparently, our plans is to get up, pack our stuff, and get ready.
Wait a second. Before I do that, would you mind telling me too where you've been all the time, Kelron? Celia told me you were just gone.
That's as much that I know until now.
Then I hear that you disguise yourself as the king.
He goes again and gives you a shorter version of the stories.
Celia would get up and look for Suit.
She sits there in front of the circle. Not where she was doing the ritual, just away, currently eating.
She looks down at her. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you check on Rohar? He's also part of Nessie's folk. He might be in trouble. That's all. He turns around and goes.
Yeah. You see her scribble something in there. And sends it away.
Well, she didn't even mean right away. It was just in general. The thing Celia wants to have done.
Yeah. He's still in your neck. Waiting for the rest.
Do you want to tell him they won't come?
I probably shouldn't I? He's mad.
You can tell him where we are. Maybe he would be a good protection for you.
That's not a bad idea. He also said something about a mole dropping from the sky.
Oh, yeah, Flynn said his stuff is... if he can bring it... I mean, now it's too late anyway. Doesn't matter.
I'll let him know.
So... I really hate it.
What do you hate?
I mean, you all have Okay, we go through this. We go into that, have a lot of our spells prepared for just surviving there, or just disguising, talking, feeding, or like, making ourselves disappearing in this unlivable place of undead, while two of us are like, very divine in a way. Then we have no idea where to go inside of mountain. Then we have to fade weird things we cannot talk to, or maybe, I don't know if anyone has something like that. Then we have to fight the elite. Then we have to probably talk to another god or fight them or whatever, who also has, for whatever reason, the hold of another god that's corrupted. That all in a place that enhance our emotions and frustrations with everything that would either go too long or wrong. Then we try to look for my former husband, Fiend God, who's also most likely the angriest, maddest, desperate, loneliest, shit ton of negative emotion having God, former God, that been fed the anger and psychotic ambitions of the most dangerous humanoid I've ever encountered. So that should produce what a demigod-like monster we also have to fight. And if this all succeeds, we don't even know what to do with the Illuster. I don't know, can we take it back? Do we make a deal? What's the plan then? I don't know. If we take it back, we bring it back to a plane where other gods, 3 of them, hate him and want to do their very utmost that there's no possible way of a happy fucking end. They're then also against, while half of this group is part of one of these gods. Did I forget anything?
No, you're spot on. Really.
So if everything goes wrong, right, in the Shadowfell, and we just defeated one god and got one on our side, then we still have the crazy human against us, or maybe not, depending on how the others do, and then we have to fight 3 gods. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Not my problem. My option is dying and being relieved from all the pain I faced for millennia, or dying and being back to the obliviousness of not knowing shit. So, clearly, your problem.
Which one would you prefer?
Well, for the sake of humanity and the plane, you are the reborn one, because then he still has a chance of being like, okay, I will find her again, make her remember, blah, blah, blah. If I completely die, have fun.
Got some spells prepared.
I'm not sure if we could do the same you did to Flint. To me. Don't think so.
We can try.
I mean, you can try if that happens. I hope I won't die. But hey, we are not going to, like, a picnic. So. And she said, up. No necrotic spells,
I'm
no
still
ice
sitting next
spells.
to Karen. I'm not there.
Yeah, but they're not that far from each other.
Mm.
Quite. Like you win.
Okay.
It's not too far that you, like, if you be very loud, but you...
Yeah, she's like, no necrotic spells, no ice spells.
He's just rolling with his eyes while Karen gives him the rap of his lifetime.
Still bossy.
Always been.
You just feel the intimidating aura from behind him.
So, you were searching for my mom?
I was. She was a dear friend.
What did you find out?
Her traces were gone after Hadar. And I tried to find more along the way.
But didn't find any?
I still believe she's alive. but no messages come through her.
Yeah, I tried that too. Actually, Zoo told me that she thought with my mom and my dad. And
That's true. We did.
we did.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
It was a big fight. Villages were being attacked by dragons. And the last fort, the last resort for the refugees. We were preparing for a fight. And your parents appeared. And we fought 2 dragons.
So you were part of this battle too?
Almost died there. Not gonna lie.
Did my parents stand their ground? I just hope I find her and she still be alive. I'm glad to see that you're well though. Even though you made some big mistakes. But I think she told you enough regarding them, right? And he looks at Delia.
I did not.
Blah 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 blah, explaining everything to Atari. Blah blah blah. We are fucked. Blah 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 blah.
This is why we're fucked.
Every time Liz goes down, she rolls again. The next person comes. Oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
It keeps getting longer.
Every time has to re-roll it.
Wait, guys.
Start from 1.
Yeah.
Thalia, like, once she's done, she would start to pack the tents and wake up Jonathan.
Need help with that.
5 more minutes?
Get up, princess.
Prince
It would look funny in that, right?
Hey, I would look good in a dress.
Hell yeah.
He gets up.
But
Sure, give
you
me
wear
up.
my dress if we survive the shit.
I can wear your dress
Or
even
one-
now.
For 1 day in Hardar. No, I need my dress.
Oh, nee, die heb ik al dicht.
1 day in Hadar
Neem die teken.
with a dress.
My dress. My white
Oh.
one.
You know what? If we survive, I'll do that.
Cool.
And in the night you won't wear it anymore.
Moet je wel opgetrokken liggen op de benen.
I just... Do you even know what you promise here, Lothar?
Yeah. Just said it. I know what I say. I know what I promise.
My dress, my turn to take it off.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey! 2 blue people and enough Jonathan for both.
And she looks at him like, say it again and I will smite you through the tent.
Enough, Jonathan.
I think it should have been Johnny.
Yeah, definitely say Johnny, not Jonathan.
So much for that.
Atari just stands from the side and like,
And she just turns around. So much for what you said down there. Liar.
what do you mean?
She leaves. Trying to pack her tent and bad roll.
You're a woman and I'm okay. Oh, huh. It doesn't mean what he said is not true.
I mean, for her it does.
She's being unfair right now, but okay.
Price!
I don't think I can, because I, and then, but you. Yeah, woman in.
Ooh,
Huh?
she's what?
Womaning him. Making unwinnable arguments, but they're so
I know,
true
I
that you
know,
can't
I know.
counter-argue.
I do that to
It's-
James a lot, and he's like, "You're womaning," and I'm like,
Female
"What?"
logic, man.
It's
Female
just
logic.
not worth arguing against, because it's like, do I spend all this energy or like?
Yeah.
Or do I just say, "Yes, honey, you're right."
Just doomed. It's just doomed sometimes.
Yes, honey, you're right. You're the best, and go team women.
Or she doesn't seem mad or anything.
It's like, man right, woman right. The woman is right. Man right, the woman is wrong. The woman is right. Man wrong, the woman is right. The woman is right. Men
And
wrong,
you will
the woman
hear
is
it for
right.
5
Men
days.
wrong.
And you will hear forever, not 5 days. Come on. That's
Yep.
definitely longer.
In this
I don't know.
beautiful, a little bit humid morning, you pack your stuff, you pack your tents. And ready for the journey?
Wait, one more thing before we go.
Yes.
How about our way back? How are we getting back?
Contact us. We'll get you out.
But isn't there a chance that the
There is
message
already chance for anything. Then you will have to try again.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Can one ever be ready?
No.
Take care of you, both of you.
She looks to Atari. Are you okay? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. We can go. I'm ready. Backpack.
Sud goes to her back and takes out 2 scrolls. And hands it over to you. And in the scrolls, you see two small, relatively big diamonds. Probably not the right person to give it to, since you can do it yourself. But it might be useful in where you are going.
Who took the scroll?
Tatari.
You see that?
Because she is the one who reacted first, so I assume just.
No, I didn't know. I thought she was.
No, well, you reacted first, so I just went with it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I like getting gifts from people I barely
To
know.
a really fine scroll. 2 scrolls are really fine.
Oh, thank you. Mm. Is any one of you want it as well? Just to be certain if we get split up.
Well, I don't.
They might come in handy though. I would take one.
That's one.
Thanks. What happens if you fall, you know?
You can
We
use that
take the
in-
scroll out of her bag and use it.
within a minute, please.
Or you
If
can
that's
just
possible.
give each other the scrolls. It's like
I gave him a scroll. So
I give you all a hint. Someone switched fine steed to gentle repose for a reason.
I also have
Just
gentle
in
repose.
case.
Just in case.
I have gentle repose just in case you fall. So you just, so you don't pass on. the
Yeah,
step.
it does make a lot of sense, to be fair. I
Mhm.
can't gentle repose myself.
But also,
I mean, after you die, you can't.
but also kind of makes sense that corpses are decaying faster in Shadowfell. In a way.
Just gentle repose it.
Seems like fun. Everything you see that dies. And you can die. You can die. You can die.
Fun.
Fun.
alright, if you're ready.
No, we'll never be ready for this. Let's go.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You see, both him and Suit stand away from the orbs, and both of them make a motion, and their spellbook appears. In almost choreographed manner, they do the same hand motions. The pages
Instead of saying, synchron, no.
synchronization. They make the same motions as the book starts switching pages, and they take out a spell. Ready to go? And both of them release the energy into the crystals, and the crystal just expand, disappear. As the energy starting to gather around the pillar, as the pillar first and the gargoyle eyes lit up, and a circle appears, depicting a way to the Feywild that you've seen before. But it continues spinning faster and faster and faster, and you see the colors drains out, and tones of gray, black, and everything in between appear in this portal. We can hold it longer. Gotta go now.
Here goes. Hey.
Roll a d100.
Maybe I should do it with the Talia dices. 18.
Okay. Remember that.
Yeah, just jump.
Roll a d100.
Yay, my first D100.
Everyone?
Yes.
Ever.
Everybody who goes through.
Lol, that's a 30.
Haha! Sorry.
69.
69. Sweet. 30. 30 to me.
Sorry.
I need to roll 2 for Jonathan. 76.
No, Johnny had to get a 69 too.
It would have been.
That would have been amazing.
Like 1% chance that would happen. Well, 0.5, but hey.
Yeah.
Alright. you pass through, you feel the chill morning gets a little even colder with the air around you. As you, one by one, appear and you look back, and the green of the surroundings starts to fade into a faded green, and then moving more and more into gray until the portal behind you just closes. And for some reason, I cannot drag Jonathan, but he is with you.
It's a lie.
Oh no, don't say that, it's a lie.
It's not a lie.
I don't like it here. There's dead people there.
Oof.
As you all appear,
And spider webs and everything.
I round me cares about flowers.
Philia, as you pass through, your blue parts of your skin get paler, and the blood that flows through you, the veins,
Cool.
the black veins just show through it. Lotta, you don't see any change currently. Atari. You see when you land, actually all of you, the people around you, they just see you. See that when you move, your shadow is basically lagging behind you. Like, you do the movement, and a few moments later the shadow just starts moving as well, and maybe in a delay. Creepy as fuck.
Sure sounds like that, yeah.
I wish to go home.
just go home, bye. Should we call them immediately? Should they pick us up from?
Maybe we can trick them and say it's been weeks.
And when you look at the shadow that Jonathan casts, it's not there.
What?
Jonathan casts no shadow.
Johnny, your shadows.
Huh?
Your shadows gone.
He's looking like a dog turning around. What the fuck? Ah!
Yeah, that's creepy.
Her shadow is lagging.
Ew. Can you make some movements, Atari?
And you see her making the movement, and the shadow remembers to do it as well. Like, after a few moments.
What the fuck?
That was
This
surely
is
Philia,
like
that
hold as well.
are you feeling alright?
Yeah, you look different.
No, I'm fine. Do I feel alright?
Yeah? You don't feel any change? Just look different a little bit? Pale?
Oh, my seed of shadows now arguing with my divine spark inside. They're having some tea.
Yes.
I'm feeling if she has a fever.
She looks sickly, but she doesn't feel any different.
Hmm. Lovely place.
You look around and it's cold. Those who lived underwater might not be as affected too. I see Jonathan just definitely underdressed for this.
What is he wearing again? He is
A
wearing
one-button pants and a
Yeah, I was
open
about
shirt.
to say.
The
yeah.
one button pen. Oh. All right. Where's the way to the mountains? She said we should go to the mountains.
I think we need clothes for this man.
Roll perception.
Perception. Boom, that's a nat one.
The fog is too thick, you cannot really see where the mountains are. Sense of direction is also, you cannot orientate this. Because of the fog, you do not see the sky.
Does anybody know where the mountains are?
No. In a direction.
Great. So you're just as lost as I am.
Usual.
Did he apologize though, Thalia?
She just starts walking. Being a little bit careful because someone said it can just fall down. Are you coming or are we just like standing there waiting for whatever?
Thought we were orientating ourselves. Is there anything near us? Anything that's will kill us? That's gonna eat us?
Perception?
About
I mean, maybe we should just go to another point to look if we see a mountain, because I don't know.
You mean to get a clearer vision?
Yes.
Yeah. Good idea. Because I'm hella lost here.
What did you roll, Terry? For perception?
again, that was so loud.
Yeah, it's the fog
My
is too
passive
big.
perception. Ah! Gets a passive perception of 22 and never gets used.
You keep walking?
Yep. I think so.
As you walk. An arm protrudes up from the ground. And
I
grabs
said I'm watching where I step at. I literally said that because of the
Did you
holes,
roll
but with
perception?
different. You didn't ask me to roll
I'm
perception.
sorry then.
One scrapped. 16.
An arm. I rolled an 20 on stealth.
Shit. In that 20 does.
Why does this one look like a good berry bushes? That's just so creepy.
Yeah.
You take the berries.
No, we don't.
I don't care.
From the ground. Lotta. Something grabs you.
Ah! There's a hand grabbing me.
Smite
Try-
it.
Chop it off.
Trying to shuck it off.
Oh, chop it off. Ching.
I don't have anything to cut on me.
I do.
Leia cuts the arm.
You cut the arm, but the creature just walks out of the ground, and now you see, you start hearing groaning.
Can I just jump on the zombie and try to push it back?
I
You
wanted
know?
to do the same thing. We
Oh,
wanted
fucking don't care. I wear heavy armor and I'm very muscular.
It starts to get out of you, like crush it.
Yeah, it's the Luffy move, right? From
One
Thriller
move,
Bark.
one further.
Let's put it back.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, what do you do?
However,
Efficient work.
all around you, you start hearing more of them rise. Roll initiative.
She just looks at all the undead. It's like, not your day.
How does this thing work then?
Not your day. Where is my token? There is my token. Ooh. Speedy boy.
All right.
Why is Lothab always faster than Varys?
Because it's very difficult to be slower than Varys.
It's ridiculous.
Man, my whole character got buffed the fuck up because of all the
Alright.
all the shit you guys.
Damn,
did.
you got a 23. You got +5 on initiative?
Oh, I forgot I can give you guys initiative advantage. Oh wow.
I mean, you can reroll.
We got advantage.
No,
Nice.
no, because it takes like a bonus action. I can't be like, wait,
Okay.
guys,
Yeah.
boop, boop.
wait, before we start the fight, you go, and you go, and you go.
Pull the Oprah. Always works.
Yeah.
Alright, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give me 5 minutes and there's nothing left.
Alright, Atari, you go first.
I go first for once.
Yes.
I wasn't prepared for this
As you
great
see,
moment.
Lotta and today just jump on the one that's gonna get it, smashing it.
Oops.
Okay, give me 1 second. I was reading this thing I can do.
What do you do?
Where is it? What? I have this, right? Turn undead.
Turn and
Yes,
dead.
that's
Nice.
channel divinity, usually.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Unless your channel divinity is different. But usually.
Pick it up. Oh wait, here. No.
Mel is not used to going first, so she's not.
Yeah. No.
If
it
that
says-
goes like that, the fight will only take 5 hours.
I know, but no. Where is turn undead a spell?
No.
No, it's a channel
It's
divinity.
a channel divinity.
But where the fuck is my channel divinity? It's not
In
there.
Your actions.
It's not in the spells, it's up on the first page, on the core, and then on the right.
She's using.
Oh, yeah.
You should have turned on that, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I have this
Those are-
thing where.
Wow. What do you have?
I have this thing that is called Destroying Dead. When an undead fails a saving throw against your turn, and dead creatures instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for your level.
Yep. Cleric
Well,
stuff.
You see. Wait. From you, where are you?
It's
Sorry.
only one that's
I would
inside
step
of that.
forward. Yeah, no. I'm gonna step forward. No worries.
Yeah.
Make it 3? Question mark?
Okay.
I'm gonna get
I
mauled on,
think,
but that's fine.
yeah, I think if you go there, you would get the most in
Yeah.
the middle.
Really? I don't know
Yeah.
how. Wait.
There's
Yeah,
there's a
30
point where
feet.
you get everyone. That's there. This point here.
Yeah, not everyone, but 5 out of 4. 4 out of 5,
I'm gonna
sorry.
get fucking mauled on.
No, you get everyone.
No. This
Oh
one.
no,
No, not that one.
the one on the bottom. Yeah.
I mean, if you go into melee range.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mauled on, but that's fucking fine then.
Alright, you use your.
Their turn is after mine. It will be okay.
Alright, so I rolled 6 times, only 2 failed. The
Okay.
rest of them succeed. So you see as those two, this one starts to turn away, and then they just
Did
fall
any
apart.
of them any of them? Oh,
And they just
Okay.
fall apart. They first turn away and then just scramble on the ground.
Awful.
Alright, is it your turn?
I
You moved, you used your divinity. You could still cast a spell, right?
yeah.
I mean, you could
Oh.
even cast 2 if you do a spiritual weapon.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's an
but
action,
is
isn't it?
spiritual action not summoning?
No,
Summoning
Spiritual
is an
channel
action.
action.
divinity is an action.
Yeah,
Oh.
but spiritual weapon is an action to summon it and then bonus action to move it, right?
No,
No.
casting time is 1 bonus action. So you could
Does that
still.
work like that, really? Okay. I will-
Yes.
Spiritual
Okay.
weapon is
It's
broken.
cast. If it specifically said casting time 1 bonus action, I'm pretty sure I mean that you cast it as a bonus action.
Wait, we are in dim light as well, right?
You are.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly up. Bye.
You can
And you still get an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
of
gonna
course,
reach me.
you- I mean, but you leave the space he was in. That's how attack of opportunities work.
I know,
No
but-
matter in which direction,
Oh, yeah.
upwards is also direction.
Ah, okay, good to know.
Then I'm just gonna cast my spiritual weapon right to
Unless you have, there's some flying creatures that have a special feat that if you fly past something, you don't get opportunity attacks. But that's
I'm gonna
Not
place
with
it
normal
here, please.
What are you doing?
Summoning the spiritual weapon, placing it here.
Where?
pink is like 4 times
because
there.
I see an arrow and then yeah, right.
No, we're just
As
So mean.
Secondary.
yep.
I will just dot it so I don't get confused. Sorry.
yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits.
Fine.
As it does,
Aw,
as you see
that
it
one.
just breaking ahead of one of them. The body still stands, but the head is just rolling
I'm
down.
fucking one woman army.
Lotta,
Yes, I'm going to fireball.
Ah!
The
Nah,
spiritual weapon is fine.
don't worry. I'm fireballing at beep, 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 beep. This point here.
yeah.
Wait a second. Where is he? I mean, I'm targeting a point where I don't hit Atari.
Yeah.
First.
Just target the upwards too, because the spiritual weapon can be targeted. You can't damage it.
Yeah, because it's spiritual.
That's
think it's-
correct.
This point here.
Okay.
Righty. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Both fail.
Sweet. Oh, love to roll that many dices. Jesus. Oh my god, so many sixes. 22, 26, 27, 28. That is 28 fire damage to both of them.
Alright. They both catch fire and start burning. As well as do you see the radius here? No, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay, give me a sec. Fuck. Where can it? Oh, there. Now you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's where the fire started to catch on the planets.
And we
Alright.
gotta let it burn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving one step. That's it.
Alright. Celia, it's your turn. You see two burning skeletons or zombies or whatever they are.
Turn around and cast protection from evil and good on Jonathan.
Okay. She just smiled. Thanks. Yeah.
Then I move here.
Okay. You see two burning
And I
corpses.
cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Do you drag it out?
I can't drag it.
You
I
can.
tried.
Oh.
I tried, but I cannot drag it.
No.
Is it in your journal?
Yes, and I know how to drag a token, but nothing happens if I do so.
Okay. Try now.
I also cannot place Loon there, so it's everything in my journal that I...
Everything broke.
Nice, a mirror.
And it bongs. Bonky bong, slashy slash, and it's that.
Woo!
Yeah. What's the damage?
It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, it's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
However, it already took damage from fire.
It burns.
It burns. And
Burns.
when the spiritual weapon just slashes through it, the shards just release some radiant damage, and
No, it's
fire-
force.
It's
A spiritual weapon has force damage.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah.
Yes.
What? I thought it's radiant.
No, it is force, believe us.
Okay, well, it just increases the fire as the ashes drop to the ground
Hmm.
and it falls down.
Cool.
Alright. Jonathan just takes out his sword. Runs here. And slashes. Natural 20
There you go, Johnny.
for maximum damage.
You go, Johnny.
2 swipes, and this guy falls to the ground in pieces.
Sweet.
It is their turn. Alright. Lot up.
Yeah.
You were sure you crushed it, but you see this corpse just spazzing out and lashes at you.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Alright.
I would cast shield though in that instant.
Would it not hit with 25?
Oh yeah, you're right. It would still hit. It would
Do
still
you
hit.
want to retract that reaction?
Yeah, please.
Alright. You take 12 necrotic damage.
Damage.
I need to check something. Nope, this one stays there. Atari, you get 2 zombies that slash at you.
Are those zombies?
Huh?
Where are those zombies?
Oh wait.
They're gonna start walking at me.
That's because that's
Yeah,
you know
I
not a
get
zombie.
confused, but
They can attack my spirit
it's,
weapon.
it's,
That's
it's,
fine.
it's still enough to
That's
go
one
there.
second.
And, yeah.
But you know that you rolled a different initiative for the one type, which you accidentally deleted when the 2 turned away, and it's not their turn, all of them, because it's 2 different kind of zombies, and you made it that way before.
Did I delete it? Whoops.
Yeah, the 2 turned away, and then the icon disappeared. It was between
Yeah.
Lusa. It was a 17.
Yeah.
Lusa and me. That's
Yeah,
as much as I
well,
can tell you.
I fucked up last time, but they will go now. 18 and 24 to hit.
18 is medium to beat it, and 24 just hits.
Okay, cool. Then you take 11.
Okay, but the one that attacks here, I can attack because I have reach now.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm gonna use my reaction
You
and
take
sentinel
21
this shit.
necrotic damage from the 2 attacks.
It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Listen, I'm not Atari
Oh,
anymore.
that's
I'm
9.
fucking Atari.
It's 13 slashing
I don't
damage.
care anymore.
13. You
Mhm.
just slash at it while it attacks, and instead of with 2 arms, you see just 1 arm falls to the ground as it attacks the target only with 1 hand. Alright. Atari, it's your turn.
Yes. Because I don't want to waste spells on zombies, I want to one-time stab with my moon sickle, aka just my sword that I customize into calling it moon sickle, and one-time bonk with spirit.
Go for it.
They're both a +7, so just gonna roll with both of them.
Sure. The moon circle hits, the spiritual weapon misses.
Which one did I hit earlier with the head nearly flying off?
The one on your left.
Fine. Oh, I don't know why. What?
It is your divine strike that every melee attack gets more divine damage, and when you see it slashes through the skin, and you see the radiant damage just start burning.
Is that?
It's a feature of clerics, yes.
Yeah. Is it a new? I was about to say, is it a new feature again?
No.
That's. I've never had it.
It's
before,
a
though.
melee attack of a cleric. As it starts burning the skin away and it falls to the ground and dies. And I deleted the one with the initiative.
It actually is something I got at 8 level.
It was.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Is
Sorry.
that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Alright. Lotap, it is your turn.
Yes.
The guy underneath you is apparently not dead.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. I will take my bonus action to Misty Step.
Mm-hmm. Where to?
Give me a sec. Checking. Oh, there's a good point. There you go.
Okay. And
Not using any cantrips, because they are necrotic and frost damage.
okay. What do you do then?
I can still walk though.
Or you
I
could have first attack and then use Mr. Step, or I don't know.
Yeah, but would have been a disadvantage.
Don't you have a weapon?
I owe you a quarterstaff.
I know.
Remember? No, I don't have a weapon. That's what that means.
What?
Walking here
You
and
got the starting equipment pack. There was a quarterstaff with it, or a dagger, at least.
Really? In an explorer's pack?
Yeah, you can choose, I believe. There.
I think you would have taken a quarterstaff just because you own someone something.
Yeah, but... Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I would have taken a quarterstaff.
Okay, roll to hit then with the stuff.
Sorry, Roman, it's not the first time.
Yep.
I should
Quarterstaff is a... Oof. That's a 10 to hit.
You have advantage because it's prone.
Sweet. Oh my god. It's even
Worse.
worse. Yeah. It's a 7 to hit.
You try to bonk it with this crowd, so the hand just grabs it, and you're like, and then from the panic you just miss a step back.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's my turn then.
It's your turn.
I moved to spiritual weapon and bonk.
Mm-hmm.
bonk.
That's hits for sure.
Yeah.
That's 5 force damage.
Yeah.
And I just attack.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, that's 26.
That hits.
That's 11 slashing damage, and I hit again. And I should not roll my dice there. That's 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that's full damage, 14 slashing
Nice.
damage.
As you bonk it with force damage from the shattered mirror, and start slashing it, as more parts just fly up, as you basically make a schnitzel out of it, as it falls to the
Schnitzel.
ground. Is that your turn?
No?
Alright. Jonathan just looks at the corpse, and you see as it starts to move, and he just smashes the head with his foot. This guy starts crawling towards Jonathan and tries to hit him. Misses. Atari.
He has also disadvantage.
Well, he missed anyway.
But I just wanted to say he has disadvantage on
Yeah.
these.
One thing that you notice is that the fire starts to get bigger.
Yay. We set the Shadowfell on fire.
Wrong group for that, but fine.
You guys are amazing at the stuff you guys do. I'm gonna move my spiritual to this one.
Oh, by the way, if it attacks Jonathan, I can still attack it because it's in 10 feet reach.
Sentinel.
Or is it?
It's
No,
15.
is it? What's
One time with the
15?
moonsicle and one time with the...
Roll to hit. That's it.
The second one is the...
Spiritual weapon, yeah.
Yes. So... I will... 8 damage. That
As
was
you
no fear, otherwise I can
Crash it. Parts just fly to the sides a little bit to your clothes. As it's dead. You look around. Currently, nothing getting back to life.
I just got this polished yesterday.
Yeah, can I step further to the fire and then try to like Let it rain.
Water the plant.
It's like create water, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't be poisonous.
You roll, and you see that the fire burning, but the light that it creates gets suppressed more and more. And when you cast create water, it starts raining. It dies down really quickly.
Been here. Nothing happened.
Eventually, your spiritual weapons disappear. You find yourself together again.
So, should we go further?
That was a welcoming party.
Yeah, quite.
Hmm. You have weird ideas of a party.
No, I have some ideas of a party. What do you mean?
Yeah. No, I don't want to hear them.
Why not?
I would love.
And talk about it.
I should be better prepared when things like that happen again. I cast mage armor on myself.
As the fog starts to clear a little bit from the battle, just leaving a little bit of open area for you to look, and you see in the sky through the clouds and fog a blue moon, a purple black moon is shining. Where in the position where the sun would be in the normal world currently. Which way are you going?
Good question.
She goes further that way.
Okay. You start your way and you keep an eye for undead. Occasionally you see one gets on, but you stab it before it manages to rise.
You just see the hat cleanly chopped off, and then she kicks it with her feet.
Field goal.
Thank you. Was it 3 or 1 point? Where's the touchdown?
She goes there, picks up the hand, runs.
Yeah, like touchdown.
Regardless, you continue your way.
Hey, hello, Theb.
Hmm?
And she looks at the next one. Can you talk with them and ask them which way?
To the undead.
Yeah. Didn't you plan to do that to your dad?
Well, yeah. I asked Zoo to show me how, but
She didn't?
hmm,
Bitch.
didn't. Yeah, we decided to leave. I think it would have taken some time.
Bitch. We're alive, by the way.
Hmm?
Oh, that's nice to know. How's he doing?
He was still waiting for the others in Yurnik for like a week at least.
Oh God,
Yeah.
poor guy. But he's fine. That's good to hear.
And now he's mad.
Yeah, rightfully so.
I told her to ask him to come there. I mean, he knows the pillar. Maybe he can protect them
Good idea.
sometimes.
Always.
No.
He's closing up, walking next to Thalia.
He's just like looking around, trying to like, how hard can it be to see a fucking mountain?
We're dismissed.
Walking through the dark woods. There's the purple sun slash moon lighting up your sky, your day. You continue. Roll me a survival, whoever is leading.
Just going into a direction. Mhm. 5.
You go, and you swear you see, whether it's new trees or trees you've seen before. You start seeing them again and again, and eventually you realize that this is where you just fought.
The same burnt trees.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try navigating us.
Yeah, maybe.
So much for believing in me.
I believe in you.
I believe
Go fuck
you.
yourself. I believe you, Atari.
What do you mean go fuck yourself? Stop being so negative.
Did you also roll a 5?
No. I'm just about to roll.
Is it worse?
Nah, it's okay. What's my modifier on this? It's a natural 15 for a total of Überlebenskunst. That's an 18 in total.
18.
Yes.
You remember Soot's words that it is a mirror of the material plane, the material world, and based on that and the placement of the sun in the sky, you eventually find a passage leading towards, but now when the fog died down a little bit, you see a lot of spectral lights filling in the sky, and then you see the mountain at a distance.
Oh, look, it's Candy Mountain. No, I don't say that. I think I found the mountains. Look at that.
Hey, good job.
Alright, let's walk into that direction then.
Be very careful. It's you,
Yeah. Carefully observing the ground for any weird appearances.
Perception.
Percezione.
We'll see. Searching for the ground. Don't like to search the place.
Perception is not
Or
bad.
the skies.
Yeah. 18.
18.
Yeah.
You keep a good eye. Then, okay, like I said, occasionally a undead rises and you stab it. You see it in between. Either with your quarterstaff, or Thilia with her glaive, or Atari with her just smashes
Or
the head
both. All
with
of
her
them.
shield.
Smash all of them.
Yeah, like basically whack-a-mole as you walk.
Yeah.
Continue your ways towards the mountain. This is where we're gonna stop.
Unfair that the others got a longer session.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to continue, but I got late once already.
No, it's fine.
I don't really mind stopping here because it would be
That's okay.
amazing.
I'm sorry that it's a little bit shorter than the others.
Well, we probably have more options to play normally anyways, because yeah, their time schedules are a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
That
Compared
is
to
one,
ours.
and second is that I think that if we continue, it will last.
So we will be like, "Hi guys, we're back," and they're still in the fortress.
No. That's not what I'm worried about. But if we continue now, it might get into more combat or other situations that might take
Need RP and proper time.
longer, and I don't want to
Rush them.
rush other potential RPs later.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Decision.
Sure. That makes sense.